I'm gonna go around a little today and grab some roadside pickups so you guys can check out how easy it is to get scrap where I live. Actually, here's a fan I got already. So that's got some aluminum and a motor on the inside. Here's a chair right here that I just found on the side. It's pretty heavy and I think it's aluminum. So 2 pieces of nice scrap already. I think I'll just throw this in as an extra piece too, because that's metal. And I'm gonna be doing a lot of different shit today, but I'm gonna be driving around here and just picking up scrap for you guys so you can check it out. And then maybe tomorrow, if I have time, I'll take it to the dump so you guys can see how much I can make just picking trash in my neighborhood. So, I mean, there really is a lot of scrap around here. The prices are down and people just aren't doing it like they used to. So, microwave. And this is all in the same stretch, same block right now. Like, I went down a curb and up another one, and I already got an aluminum stool and a microwave, and I had the fan from earlier, and then a little piece of bar metal. But yeah, I'm gonna cruise the streets for a little right now, just so we can get some good finds. This is a common theme that you see over and over again. TVs everywhere. Cords. What is this? Extra little piece. There's a couple really good things about the scrap life around here. Well, there's alleyways that go in between each main street. So even if it's not trash day, people put all their trash out back. So you can just cruise along and grab it. Another thing is there's a lot of dumpsters. They usually make you tarp the dumpster, especially if it's in the street on public property, and that's the most ones I like to look in. But a lot of times they don't tarp them, and you can find anything from building supplies to scrap to just, I mean, pretty much anything. Furniture, all kinds of different stuff. People throw extra stuff in there that's not even from the job site, and there's just a lot of really good scrap around here, like a lot of good trash too. Keep life, scrap life, build life, it's everything. Another chair right here. This is just some iron, not a substantial amount, but I'm claiming the streets are paved with gold if you know where to look. There's just acres of diamonds in your own backyard. You just have to know how to get to it. Like, there's just scrap for days. I just drove from there, 3 houses down, and there's 3 different bed frames right here in the trash. Grab a glove for this one. This is how much scrap there is around here. Bed frames. Ladies. Could go as far as to take shit like this too. Scrap. Like, I don't even have to drive. I don't even have to really drive anywhere and there's gonna be more scrap. Like, look. This thing's an amp right here. It's mostly not metal, but there is metal in it, and I'll take it apart. More scrap. There's more scrap than you can even deal with around here. Scrap, scrap, scrap. What is this, plastic? That's plastic. I'll leave that, that's dirty. Scrap, scrap, scrap everywhere. This table, which is mostly wood, so I'm just gonna leave that because I don't want to have to deal with it. This little bucket though, I think that's a nice little bucket for scrap. Can hold on to that. A lot of people, there's a lot of scrap around here for a reason too, because you can get a ticket for taking trash, which is insanity because I'm basically just keeping recycling out of a landfill and making a few dollars doing it. But yeah, you can get a ticket here, so you kind of got to be on the lookout for like police creeping around when you're pulling shit. But it only takes a few seconds to just grab something, so it shouldn't be a problem. I've heard of people, other people at the scrapyard told me don't scrap Ocean City. I'll cut that out, but other people at the scrapyard tell me not to scrap this town because they got tickets here, but I never have, and I look pretty much every day here when I'm around. So later on I'm gonna go back to the town where I live in Margate, where you can scrap, and I'm gonna hit that too for tomorrow's trash day and see if we can add to the collection. So I'll hit 2 towns, roadside pickup style, and you guys will be able to see. And you can compare which town has better scrap too, which I think it's this town, but it could be, I could be wrong, so. All right, you guys probably can't hear me very well. I'm in a mask, but I started over here. And I'm gonna start ripping down all this shit. Taking it out down to the concrete all the way along this whole wall. So, heavy project, but slow and steady, boys, slow and steady. Look at this workmanship. They put trim. This is crazy. This is just insanity. What the fuck is this? I think so fucked. This ant infestation is so fucking gnarly. This is the progress we got going here. So it's just all concrete behind all these walls. So I took out all this today. And I gotta take all the trash to the dump. Probably tomorrow if it's not raining, hopefully. So steady moving, boys. All right, so this is all the scrap I got from the first town I was in. I only looked for about 15 minutes and I got all that. So we are back in the town that I live, Margate, and I'm gonna check out the trash day here because I think there's 4 different trash days for the 4 different sections of the town, and we're gonna hit those streets that have trash day tomorrow morning and see if we can get pretty much the same amount we got already. So we're off. So yeah, we got 4 trash days here in Margate, which I already knew from before because I used to be heavy into the roadside scrap life about 2 years ago when the prices were higher. I used to go around and pick up stuff all the time. I do it now occasionally, but not really like on purpose. When I see shit on the side of the road, I get it. But now you guys have asked for the video, so now I'm making the video now. So here we go. Wednesday tomorrow is going to be Jasper Ave to Exeter Ave. So there's about 10 streets that I can go down, and hopefully they got some good shit. So we're heading out now to hit it. So far all we got right here is 1 chair, which isn't bad. It's heavy. That's it for that. So I came up here on a dumpster, and it looks like there's tons of scrap in here. Well, yeah, there's tons of shit in here in general. A bunch of keep life fishing rods and poles that might end up being trash, but for now let's hold on to them. So look at all this stuff. A bike, some metal trays, extension cords out the wazoo. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get all this stuff though, because the people around here get crazy, but this is keep life shit all day long. Extension cord. So much shit. Look at this drill. Don't know if it works, but this saw. That's a keeper. Shit. This fucking spool of wire. All this metal in here. I gotta get out of here before I get fucking caught, but this is keep life. I might have to hit this later. This is the kind of shit that happens around where I live all the time though. Like, people are so rich they don't care. They just throw everything out. Like, that whole dumpster is just filled with actual good shit that somebody could fully use. But dude, I got so much good shit. Like, just now in 5 minutes. Look at this old first aid kit. That's an antique for sure. And if not, it can just be scrapped. Like, look at this old ass bottle. Old hickory bourbon, 6 years old. So fucking classic. Like, antiques for days, dude, there. But yeah, I scored pretty good. Like, that dumpster's gnarly. I might have to come back later. But that's how you do the scrap life. Like, you just hit it hard real quick before anyone says anything. And then, like, see what happens, wait it off, and then come back and hit it again later on. Because I know where it's at. It's right the fuck, it's less than a mile from my house. Alright, so I took the fishing rods that I found earlier, these 3 surf fishing rods, posted them to Craigslist, and then some dude just called me like an hour and a half after I posted them and wanted to buy them. So I'm gonna sell them to him for like $30 or $40. I said 15 each, but an extra 30. If he wants to just give me 30 for all of them, he can have them. So that's just an extra 30 on top of the scrap I got. Already living it, loving it.
Wait, what did Chris Smith?
Alright, so that asshole just bought those rods for 40 bucks. I didn't want them, so they were going to end up trash anyway. They were in a dumpster earlier today, and now they already made this much money. Lightened the load on the dumpster too, and kept him out of a landfill. And him and his son are going to go fishing with them, so I claim winning all around. Alright, so this is all the stuff I got from the roadside pickups. And I also found 3 fishing rods and a bike. And I sold the bike for 20 bucks to my boy that refurbishes them. And I sold the fishing rods to some guy from Craigslist for 32 bucks. So I made $52 already, plus whatever I can get off of this. So pretty much money's just lying around in the trash, is the claim. Just gotta know how to get it. Some of the finds I came up in that dumpster, they were in this joint compound bucket. Axe head, fucking couple different axe / sledgehammer heads, pick head, a couple picks, like just gnarly shit. Like a little extension cords, like some old railroad ties and shit, some cool shit. So an old jack. There's actually 2 of these and 2 of these, but both of them are out front. I also found these 2 lights and one other one. This, which I don't know if it works. I'm not going to test anything now because I got to run out to another clean out. But I should rephrase what I said. I'm not going to test anything now. I'm not going to test everything now. So this fully works. Let's see what we're working with here. Well, yeah, this is a legendary. Hold on. Let's see. Yep, fully works. So that dumpster was a fucking fully nailing it on that dumpster. Saw, screwdriver, made 50 already. Insanity, insanity, insanity what people throw out. So much good shit everywhere. After today, again, I'm probably gonna be on the brink of hoarding now, because another crazy amount of shit I'm about to get. Alright, I'm heading back to the abandoned mansion in Ventnor, to where all the heroin needles and shit were, and I'm gonna grab whatever there. The other guy's there, Mike, today, and he's gonna be getting a lot of the brooms and inventory that's new from the basement. And I think I'm just gonna grab like all the bikes and shit from the basement and some trash bags, whatever I can get. So look around even in the house maybe again, but it's crazy in there. So I got my asbestos mold and lead paint mask, because that place is fucking deteriorating and it's not healthy to be in there.
This heater being there either. But, you know, there's no electricity in here, so yeah, this stuff looks all the same.
That's the room too.
Is that it? That looks like this right there, right?
Yeah, but that's her room, I think, over there.
Right in there, yeah.
So she's definitely not in here. Like this room, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's her. That was her little setup thing.
Dirty heroin. I'm so amused, making love to this false sense of security, thinking that it'll all get better soon. Dirty heroin in the bottom of a spoon, through the filter of a Marlboro. I feel my wilted soul in bloom. Camped out by the rail line, I'm just waiting on a train. Outside on the corner, I'm just standing in the rain. Hey mister, can you spare a quarter? Hey mister, can you spare some change? He looked down in pure disgust. He threw me $1 in coffee trust and told me don't go putting it in your veins. Dirty heroin. I'm so amused, making love to this false sense of security, thinking that it'll all get better soon. Dirty heroin in the bottom of a spoon, through the filter of a Marlboro. I feel my wilted soul in bloom. Dirty heroin. I'm so amused, making love to this false sense of security, thinking that it'll all get better soon. Dirty heroin in the bottom of the spoon, through the filter of a Marlboro. I feel my wilted soul in bloom.
Alright, back at the clean out in Ventnor, that huge mansion with all the crazy shit in it. And look how much stuff is in the basement already. This is like 1/4 of all the scrap. Old scooter. Probably might work. All these bikes. Bikes for days. An old school Acme shopping cart. Look how old that is. So many beach chairs. There's like 6 times that. Another scooter. Old trash can, 2 more bikes. And dude, this guy had so many fucking brooms. His whole basement was filled to the brim with this shit. Look at this guy's just stacking brooms for days, dude. What do you even do with that? Like, how many brooms can you even have? And that's like that's like 1/10 of what it is. He could fill this whole fucking thing up with brooms and still have brooms left. Crazy. Old school army bag. It's got his name and everything on it with all his fucking mess kit, his water bottle. He was living it. Are you claiming he was living it?
He was living it at some point. He's not living now, though.
Was he a mop god?
He was some kind of god.
Alright, so this is what I'm stacked up with. Heavy scrap life. Some keep life in here, but mostly scrap. And then this guy's stacked up with all keep life. He's got some guy on the hook that wants to buy all this shit in one foul swoop. If not, take it to the like flea market or something. But look how much shit he got. All this is brand new inventory from a mop company that this guy owned before he died. Heavy, heavy, heavy life. Keep life, scrap life, heavy. Donnie. See this guy? That's Donnie, Don Pepino.
We got Lindy in here too.
What's your main claim in here?
Lindy B. This is a shithole. That's my claim.
This is a nice guy, this little guy. What's your claim right now?
This is for the boys. My dad got Miller Lite. He drinks Coors Light only. The spoiled little bastard he is, so might as well.
We'll take it. That's for the fucking boys, dude. That's how you get hooked up in the scrap life.
Yep.
Thank you.
Go.
Legend status.